Shut it up. I didn't say anything that Asians do.
I'm telling you,
I'm
every
making my
race does
point.
this.
I'm making my point. No, not every race does not do it
Oh
across
my
all of
God.
these metrics, and this is what I'm saying.
Every race got their own metrics.
I haven't listed the metrics yet. Like,
I go ahead.
can we like what the? How
Go
you
ahead, bro.
refute the point that wasn't even made? This is what I'm
Real quick,
saying.
if
That's what
anybody's
I'm saying.
wondering,
Hold on, Jesus.
just real quick. If anybody's wondering, I'm giving my dog treats because I got a super chat on my channel.
All right. Listen, this is what I'm saying. All right. So I can't believe I told Jesus to shut up. Anyway. No, this is what I'm saying. Okay, so all of these metrics, we do it colorism. All right. We do colorism every shade. If you a certain shade, you ain't black enough, and you only black if you these shades. We do it in ideology. Okay. Raw's a pick me and a mammy and all of that. Cellulites a coon. You know what I'm saying? We some coons for believing what we believe. Eat a man, you're a conservative douchebag. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we do. We find ways to divide ourselves and separate amongst ourselves. You know what I mean? Now we're doing it with we do it with politics. We do it with we're starting to do it with religion. There's a bunch of these women out here believe in moon crystal magic instead of Jesus or any sort of religion. They doing this.
And you don't think other races do this?
Hold on, I'm not done with the metrics. It's a lot of them. Like this is what I'm saying. It's not. No. Hold on. It's not.
You think white people don't choose politics?
My point is, it's a lot of metrics that we divide on, and we refer to, oh, if you're doing this, that, or the third, you're actually black. White people, I don't hear that out of white people. Jesus isn't going to say bad duck isn't white enough because he's not smoking, he doesn't chew tobacco, so you're not really white. I've never heard that conversation out of.
Also, just so I can have a point to kind of help out balance this a little bit. So yeah. I understand where Man's going to go with this. He's not going to be wrong, but you understand why Ami is saying what he's saying. So when it comes to black people in general, there is no specificness to black people, which is what Ami's saying. You can say with whites, they can say, okay, you're not, and forgive me, Italians, I know you don't consider yourself real white people, but Italians would say to themselves, you ain't no real Italian because you don't do blah, 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 blah. So they do get criticisms because they don't follow certain decorums and things within their culture. That's the real thing. Even in Asia, if they don't do certain things, they call them like, you acting real white. Or if it's Spanish, you don't speak no Spanish, that's an insult. You know what I'm saying? What kind of real Spanish are you? So yes. So Eden Man's point, that is a true statement. But again, because for black people and specifically, there is no specific group within the group that can be highlighted and be criticized to hold certain grace. So it's kind of like a mixed pot, everyone just kind of slinging mud at each other and dividing each other even further. If there was like,
we started doing the FBA tether bullshit. It's another thing that we choose to separate. This is my point. We choose to separate ourselves by so many different things. No group does it to the extent that the black group does it. Like, it was so bad to the point where the black identity was also synonymous with LGBTQ. If you were not a part of that community, or you didn't associate or stand with or edify that community, then technically in a lot of people's minds you weren't black enough because you weren't being all inclusive to a very diverse group.
Crazy.
It was a part of the BLM website. It was written on the website of BLM. We've come to disrupt the nuclear family. Those were words on the BLM website. Like they were making the black experience synonymous with LGBTQism, as though being a straight man is anti-black now.
Well, listen.
Sal, hold on. No, you don't believe me. You don't believe me, so we got to drive it home. I'm sorry, Bad Doug. Sal, play the video.
Oh, no voting.
You know the video.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, trying to get him to play it earlier for
play
you.
Play the video. Yeah. Eda Man needs to see this.
The
play
crazy
the video.
part about it is that we say since some dummy did one thing in the black community, is a representation of the black community.
It was.
It's like it's such a horrible argument.
It's
No,
no.
Hold on, Either man. You're talking about those are two different perspectives you're talking about. I'm talking about how we view ourselves, and what you're talking about is fallout and impact of how other communities view us. Those
I'm
two
not.
different things. Yes, you are.
I'm not.
Because when you're talking about when somebody does something, like when Jay Prince made that bullshit ass video on that's trending on World Star right now, a lot of people are going to say that's representative of what the black community, the EBT community is.
Okay,
a lot of people are. We know different, but they are going to say. No, that's that.
I need everybody. I need
blacks act.
I need everybody. Hold on. Wait. I need everybody to stop talking for just 1 second.
Yeah. Trey checks. I think we got one.
It's voting season, bruh.
No voting, no loving. No voting, no touching. No voting, no nothing. No voting, no fucking. No voting, no fucking. No voting, no loving. No voting, no touching. No voting, no nothing. No voting, no fucking. No voting, no fucking. BLK app looking for some action. Swagger homie Scott was heading. Faces and
No, you're good.
9, abs a 10. D
I never get a copyright for playing this video.
is a to be determined. He got mad jokes. He don't seem broke. The only red flag, he said he don't vote. This midterms for all the single cuties. Wanna hit this booty, gotta do your civic duty. No voting, no loving. No voting.
Now I need you to understand. I need you. Yes, it does. Yes, no. Wait.
It's by the BLK app. They were paid through the Kamala Harris campaign.
Somebody trying to come up here. Somebody trying to come up here. Baby, there's somebody in the back.
I'm looking. It's KT. Let me make sure. Okay, it's him. I had to make sure it was him.
It's literally the BLK dating app.
But
the black dating app.
No, that doesn't
matter. The black
matter.
dating app.
The reason you still put that in there. No, he
He
literally said that since they said they not having sex and you don't vote, that means that you're not black enough.
No, Edom, I need you to understand why this video is so important. That video was so important because that was the message that was being pushed, that black women were telling black men during the election for Kamala that if they did not vote for Kamala, a black woman, they would not give them sex. This was more propaganda that black women were using sex and pussy as a control method to control black men. What they said was that, hold on, what they said, because you got to couple this up with Barack Obama's black ass telling a room full of black men that they did not want a black woman as the president and they was afraid to have a black woman as the leader of the nation. You have to understand just how diabolical this particular video and that particular message, along with everything that Kamala has done, to be complete bullshit, and how it is that it is an ugly look on the black community, because we all know that Kamala Harris is known as Come Swallow. She is literally Montreal Jordan sign piece that set and sucked down bucket loads, metric fuck tons of nut just to get ahead in the world. So other than her being a black Indian woman who's sometimes Indian, but also let's not forget that she's black, no disrespect Indian Jesus, but at the same time, she's a female version of Indian Jesus, and we have to respect her because Barack Obama says she's a black woman. And then you got all of these motherfuckers in this damn video, a gay black man dressed in a very androgynous way who said that if black men do not vote for Kamala, they won't get no pussy. Now go ahead, Edom, man. Tell me how that's not a staple on the black community to say that this is not what it represents.
So let's go back to what
bullshit
was.
Bullshit.
My point was what?
Hold on. Omni point was real simple. He
no, it wasn't.
It was very simple.
After Edom, man, let Indian Jesus begin.
I would like to reject the comparison to Kamala Harris. I'll blame her.
Well, you got better hair than Kamala. I'll give you that.
But go ahead, Edom, man, with your, inaccurate analysis. What my
so he clearly, this whole thing supposed to be about black identity, right? Unless we try to say black identity is tied into coochie, right? They literally said Literally in the video, they said, if you don't vote, you don't get no coochie or no booty, whatever it is. Hold on. And then Omni said, this video says you're not black enough if you don't vote. That's not what was said. It's such a
a fair point.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What I was making.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. What did Biden? Wait. What did Biden? Wait, no. What did Biden say?
Still trying to add stuff based on that video.
No. That did prove his point. That did
like 10 things.
No. That did no.
Can I make the point real quick? Can I say what the actual point is?
The soup sandwich is not complete unless you got the spoon. The spoon is, you remember when Joe Biden sat up there with Charlemagne and he said, if you have a problem, choose between me and Trump, you ain't black. You don't remember that? You don't remember Joe Biden sitting on the House of Congress?
What that got to do with the video?
Absolutely, because who did Joe Biden pick for vice president?
No. You see how you like make these?
No. It's not a soup sandwich. No, it's not a soup sandwich.
It's definitely a soup sandwich.
Who did Joe Biden? Hold on, no. Who did Joe Biden pick for vice president?
That doesn't matter.
It matters everything, because who did Barack Obama sit up in here and pick for vice president?
The point that I'm trying to
you're not going to walk away and tap dance away from the point. No, they're going to hold you accountable.
Okay, let me let you finish. Because y'all guys just trying to go make the. Y'all good at soup sandwiches.
You just being the agent of chaos.
Okay, make your statement. Make your statement.
Listen.
Let me pull all these things to prove a point.
Sure, make your statement, and then it's Indian Jesus' turn.
I'm gonna land here. Omni said that play the video because this proves that black people don't know what their identity is or have an identity crisis, and they was talking about sex, not being black.
It's the whole framing. Can I frame the whole shit? No, because you don't want me to make my point because I cook your ass. Listen. Listen. This is the thing. The whole point is it's produced by the BLK app. It was paid through the Kamala Harris, that $1 billion budget that she blew. They got some of that money. All right. She is supporting LGBTQism with that app and with that ad, right? That's essentially what that music video is. It's a big ad to come out and vote. All right, and if you don't vote, because what they're trying to push is that the black male is so weak. The black whale is so weak and pussy whipped that he is going to vote against his own best interests over some tail.
What that got to do with identity? You still ain't answering the question about identity.
I'm talking about voting. Eat a man.
Welcome to Nigga Mania. We've been waiting on these epic battles all year long. Macho Man Ricky Savage versus Hope Easy. Nigga Mania. And in a table.
Why did they promote no voting, no fucking to a straight audience with a gay man?
You think that their audience was the straight people in that video?
Yes, it was a straight audience. Yes.
No, that was for gay people.
When do gay?
That video was for gay people.
When do gay men not vote Democrat?
Hold on, Sal. You think that video was for straight?
Hold on, wait, no, shut up. Don't go to someplace else. We right here with it.
You don't want to go to me because I can cook.
You trying to go someplace else.
You don't want to go to me because I'm a cook.
You want to go someplace else. No, we here. You want to go? Answer my question.
I don't think it was for straight men.
When do gay people not vote Democrat?
They have nothing. The point.
The Tender
is a way better position than this.
I mean, not the Tender crap.
You said what, Marvelous?
I have a better position to fight from. I ain't gonna lie.
Technically, it was supposed to be Indian Jesus next. It was supposed to be.
I know, but hold on, Sal. You thought that video was for you?
Sorry, it's supposed to be Indian Jesus next.
You gonna answer my question.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
That video with that gay dude was for you.
I'm sorry. Okay, so let me ask you a question. So on Black Syndicated, on Black. Because you didn't answer Ami's question.
I did.
No, you didn't.
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 Yes.
No, you didn't.
Are gay people
you
vote
didn't.
Democrat? I got you. Gay people vote Democrat.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for finally. Thank you for finally. No, hold on. Wait. Time out. I just heard that beep. I just heard that. Hold on. Wait. Stop. I just heard a beep. Maybe check that.
Yeah, I know who. Well, I see who the name is. We finna for overlay this time. We ain't playing no games with it. Hello. Hello. Turn your camera on. Let me make sure it's you, nephew.
I don't have my camera right now. What's going on?
Who is that?
You know who it is. It's nephew. Marimatu Morimoto.
What's up?
Oh, Masaru?
What's up,
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. What the hell you want?
I was just popping in to say, can this nigga stop lying for 10 seconds?
See, that's why you got blocked. Kick him up out of here, nephew. You still on break? Don't you know that Yvette put $200 on you?
Oh, see, I missed that one. Damn. Sorry.
Yeah, Yvette put $200 on you, big homie.
I just gotta know where the black man mind is at. When you saw that gay man talking about no booty cheeks, you said that video was for you, Sal?
So when we look within the black community, what are most black? No. You want me to answer the question? Take my answer. Now I can be quiet. I can be quiet and I can just move the fuck. I don't know. You want the answer? Which one you want?
I want you to answer the question.
Okay, I'm answering. I'm not answering the question. I'm making a point. If you don't like the point, then you just move on. It's up to you.
Go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead. Make your point.
All right. So when we look in the black community, what do most trans women go after?
A customer with money.
Boy,
oh geez,
nigga, I said, wait, stop. Wait, I'm glad that you made that distinction. I said trans women. I didn't say prostitutes. There's a difference.
A customer with money that's willing to pay.
Okay, so you talking about prostitutes. I'm gonna ask you one more time before I move on. What do most trans women go after?
Customers. What do they go after? Maybe.
All right, cool. Indian Jesus, go ahead, jump in there, because you on bullshit.
And that's exactly why I was answering the way that I answered, Marvelous, because this nigga's on bullshit.
All right, baby,
hold on. Maybe I don't know. What do y'all? What do the trans people go after? Because obviously y'all educated on this subject. What does it? Because I said something. Y'all acting like I'm just supposed to know what all the trans people go after.
We don't have to go there. We don't have to go there. That's
all right.
Let's go with this position right
here. Back chat.
So
okay.
Would you guys have an issue with me saying, yo, the Indian community, we better than y'all. We make more money than y'all. We in better positions than y'all. We do all of this. We got tech. We all that. Like, I wouldn't have a claim to that. Right?
Wait, when you say the Indian community, you talking about the scammers too?
Yeah, like Indian Americans or Indians from India who come to America, just Indian.
I mean, y'all could do a better job. Y'all could do a better job that y'all scams and Nigerians is murdering y'all right now.
Well, and that's the other side of my point. The point is, you wouldn't allow me to take clout off of somebody like we'll take Vivek Ramaswamy, who's running for president.
Mm-hmm.
That you wouldn't give me credit for running for president because some Indian dude ran for president.
Yes, we would.
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, why wouldn't we? I don't understand that.
I didn't do shit. Why would you give me that?
We gave an orange man credit for running for president. What are you talking about? He was orange.
I don't know about orange people. Why would you give me, the Indian Jesus, you give me credit for some other dude doing good things, whatever he did, just because we're both Indian? Why would that be a thing?
I mean, I think historically, black people have always thanked Jesus. So it's just like,
boy.
Hey, man, I think it's recognition. I think white people vote for white people because they white.
So
white people vote for white people because
wait. So hold up.
I'm not talking about
that. I can't let that slide. Hold on a second, Indian Jesus. I can't let that slide from either man. White people vote for white people because historically it's only been white people for real.
There you go.
I'm asking about white people. I'm not white.
No, she's talking about either man. She's talking about either man.
The white folks in Georgia said they voted for the white man. They ain't know about no policy. When he ran against Obama, they said we vote for the white man. So I don't know why y'all think black people and white people are so different.
Lord.
Oh, good question. Then why do you win?
Why do you win? If everybody went with the race, then we wouldn't have
because most people in America are white.
Wait,
I mean, I'm
so
just saying.
wait,
Like,
so black people didn't contribute to Trump's win?
Then why did Trump win? Why did we?
No, black people did not.
Black people,
not
Black
really.
people did not contribute to Trump.
Black men
No.
and
Really?
women
No.
No. Most
Couldn't
of
fool
black
me because
people
the first
voted for
words
Kamala.
out of everybody's mouth was, "How did the black man vote?"
And they voted
Black
Democrat.
supremacy or is the Indian
And
guy?
they voted
They voted
Democrat.
Democrat.
Are we,
What are you
is it
talking
black
about?
supremacy? I'm okay.
Hold on
I'm
a
okay with
second.
black
No,
supremacy.
before P. Well,
No, Indian
okay.
Jesus, your point is absolutely valid. It's stupid as fuck, and this is why a lot of people in the black community got fucked over when they voted for Barack Obama. But let's be very frank. E the man and KT the goat. It was black women that voted for Kamala Harris. Majority of black men actually voted for Donald Trump.
No, they didn't.
Women.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
White women.
Please show it to
White
me.
women and white older men.
Show it to me.
Every single
I will be honest with you. Show it to
demographic
me.
aside from boomers.
Show me any
white
study,
boomers.
anywhere that
I
said
can
majority
Google it right
black
now if you want.
men.
I can
No,
Google it
show
right-
me
I
a
don't have-
study
I
that
don't
say
know where it is
majority
off
of
the top of my
black
head. I will
men
Google
voted
it
for
and find
Trump.
Do you want? I could tell you, and then while I am explaining it, after I explain it, I can find it for you.
No,
But
go ahead. You can.
every single demographic except for white liberal women and boomer white men, and I'm not even 100% sure on the boomer white men. Every single demographic moved further to the right, more for Trump in 2024 than they did in 2016.
No, it didn't.
What? Do you not understand? Wait, do you not understand that all across social media, black men were blamed in mass that Trump won?
No,
not you. I'm talking. No, not you.
When anything happens.
What I said.
No, not you. I'm talking about KT. KT.
Yeah, black people are blamed in mass when anything happens. Damn,
So you just don't. So you just don't believe it because it wouldn't fit your narrative,
No,
or it's just not true.
Statistically, factually speaking, we got studies on it. Y'all know that, right?
Yes, we do.
So
And
y'all
you
show me one study that say the black male voting, majority of the black male vote with the Trump. Because it's
I would
none
say
that we're
this,
showing.
you're not wrong. I was gonna say maybe they misspoke. I wouldn't say the majority.
More is what I meant to say,
Wasn't
not
more
the
than 50%
majority.
of the black men that voted. Honestly, it was a.
Oh no, more black people did for sure though.
It was about 35% of the black male population actually confirmed, and then that's with the Democrat. I can't. Those who are Republican, obviously Republican, but the ones who were once Democrat, about 35% of them left. So about 1/3 of that population that used to be on the Democrat side came over and also went independent and voted for Trump.
No, that's a fact, and that's all I'm saying. I ain't even disagreeing that more came. If that was what you're saying, I apologize because you're correct on that. But
No,
what
I
will
did.
say too,
I
though,
did
is-
say the majority, and I meant to say more. I correct. I could
all right? Now back to Indian Jesus. Now back to Indian Jesus' point. Indian Jesus, make your point again because there's something I want to say to it, but I forgot your point.
I'm just essentially saying that I think black people as a demographic, which I is the only way that I would talk about black people. I think the black people as a demographic are starting to wake up and seeing the Democrats are using the black community as a tool to tie you, who I would assume for no other reason than because we're just here and we're people. I would assume you're all more or less law-abiding good citizens. And if you're not, then whatever. But the idea that you are now tied to other people who we know that black people are 13% of the population and 60% of the violent crime. That's not you guys. And if it is, okay, well then stop doing that. But if it's not you, if it's not you, if it's not you, then why are you tying yourself to those people?
So let's talk factual.
Maybe.
Let him, KT, let him finish. KT, let him finish.
Let me tell you something. Maybe if it's your uncle, your mother, your brother, I'm not talking about that. But some random person that you don't know that has done these things and like, oh, we black people. Why are you doing? You didn't commit any crimes. Why are you teaming up with criminals just because they have the same melanin level? That's what I don't get.
So I'm because he been doing the talking mostly, but I already had something to say. First thing I'm gonna say is this last part you said. That lie, that's not. It's a difference between arrest and charges, correct?
What do you mean?
Do we all agree with that? Like, it's a difference between getting arrested and getting charged.
No, there's a difference between an arrest and a conviction. You have to have charges in order to be arrested.
I mean, well, I agree.
I'm talking about
you're correct. Conviction. No, you're incorrect. It's not 60% of convictions. It's 60% of arrests in 2019. Furthermore, factually, that same year, 54% of all exonerations, meaning people found not guilty after they were already convicted of a crime, were black people. So that's not, listen, like I said, we talking about actual violent crimes, it's more white people committing rapes. It's more white people committing robberies, honestly, too. Like, I'm talking about they outnumber us. I mean, literally, it's like about 20,000 more. Like, it's a lot of statistics where they outnumber us 100,000. But this is what I was going to say. The problem with the mindset you have, you're Indian, right? Like, are you from India, Indian? All right, y'all got a cat.
I'm American.
Got a cat. Cool.
No,
but the Indian
no,
part
I'm a first generation American. My parents are from the Caribbean. I'm a first generation American.
But you proud enough to say you're an Indian, right? So you do got pride in your Indian heritage.
It's what type of Indian, right? Because he could, like, is he Punjab State Indian? Is his Native American Indian? Is he Guyanese? Really?
No, that's what I was asking
He just told you he's from.
I literally don't know, but to your point, I mean, I know I'm a dot Indian over a feather Indian. But
shut your ass up! Did you just say dot?
Listen, no, and this is my point though. If you a dot Indian, they got caste systems over there.
Yeah, but
based on what? Based on what?
Based on their religion.
No color. The darker you are.
Yeah, no, India is pretty racist, bro. What color?
Yeah, oh God, don't. So that's what I'm saying. First of all, when people try to say, "Oh, that's just an American," no, it's a Euro mindset. If we're being very frank, it's something called. Listen, it's something called Eurocentrism. Is it
I'm
not?
like 6 degrees. I'm still like 4. I don't know exactly. Before 6 generations.
No, listen. I'm not pointing that out. What I'm saying is
just reveling because you're part of the good cast. You're part of the better cast because you're pale.
Damn.
Hey, nah, look, I ain't even saying all that. All I'm saying is,
are you hitting on me? Are you hitting on me?
No, my husband is right.
If we going down that road, we can go down that road. I'm just saying.
Sir, we're pretty monogamous, friend. We're not polygamous, so we're good. Thank you.
So one thing, Jesus, you understand. So to help you out, so the colorism is not just Europe. That's K.Dot kind of misspoke on that. Because in Asia, it was based on your class. So those who are dark are usually farmers who out, work in the fields, doing poor work. Those obviously who had good jobs and stayed inside, not in the sun, they were a little more paler. So they had more income and had better clothes and better health and everything else like that, pretty much. So it was like you were looked at as dirty, literally, if you were dark. They would see you as less than because you clearly, from your clothing to your skin color, just your whole appearance, just your appearance alone.
You can't speak dirty, right?
Yes, it'll give them assumption that you are just a farmer. Even that kind of concept came to America when they thought farmers were poor. Remember that? Oh, you're just a farmer. You're just a blue class worker. You ain't got no money. It's the same. It's the same class system, same mentality. All right, just so that we're on the same page here. All right.
Yeah, and I just want to point that out because listen, it's a fallacy for us to keep acting like. When black people do point out some shit about like black culture, everybody do got culture. Are we talking about their specific guidelines to being white? No. However, again, I'm gonna give you a very good example. Most white people be like, I don't listen to rap music. Who the best rapper ever in your opinion? Eminem. Now, what do Eminem rap about?
Technically, they would tell you.
Violence?
They would tell you
C9 Bro, he rapping about
cleaning out my closet.
Yeah, they would tell you Wu-Tang.
He's out here rapping about how he
Beastie Boys.
He rapping about how he about to hurt his mama. He rapping about how he about to do something to his baby mama. But that's what I'm saying. When it comes to other people doing it, it ain't that bad because they gonna defend each other. They may not say the quiet part out loud. Even how y'all saying, "Oh, what Republicans vote?" Who gay? I mean, who and the Democrats always? Yeah, they open ones is Democrats. But let's be very frank. The last 3 MAGA conventions got shut down on the Hinge app.
On the what?
On the gay app. The last 3 MAGA conventions, them bitches shut down the gay app every time they convened in DC.
What does that have to do? What does that have to do?
It's a lot of gay people over there, Republicans too.
What does that have to do? What does that have to do with the voting party?
What do you mean? That's the lead voting party.
But even outside of that, the point that I was trying to make is that you would not be like, oh yeah, Lutch, like you did such a good job because Vivek Ramaswamy almost became president. Let's say he became president,
right?
Like it would be weird for me to be like, yeah, we did that. Who's we? That's a different dude. What you mean? I didn't do shit. That's what I'm trying to get at. Every other race, but for some reason, and maybe I'm ignorant. I don't know, but for some reason,
you're not wrong because a lot of people took responsibility. A lot of people took responsibility for. They tried to take responsibility for Obama women. I mean, Obama winning. They tried to say, "Oh, that was a win for us. We did that." So I get your point.
But wait, hold on a second, Casey. That my bad. You heard how he just brought up our homeboy?
Who? Which one?
The Raganishis.
Oh yeah. The Punjabs. Yeah, the motherfuckers in Utah.
What you know about Ocean? What you know about that?
I don't know enough about Indian fucking culture. Are you talking shit about me? I'm American as fuck. I don't know nothing about all that.
No, we had watched this documentary about the Rajneesh Purim in
Purim, yeah, that shit was fire.
Yeah, it was. It was a really good documentary. Check it out. Go ahead, babe.
All right, so getting back to the whole. Did we lose Omni? Damn, we lost a few people. Hold up.
Yeah, a little bit ago.
All right, so when we get back to the point of what it is that Indian Jesus was asking, I get what you're saying, KT, but it doesn't hit home to the point to the premise that he was laying out. And I want to get back to the premise that he was laying out. So could you answer to that, or do you not understand? Do you need him to elaborate more?
No, I think unless I missed it. Yeah, what did I miss?
Indian Jesus, did he answer your point or your question that you was making?
I don't think so. I was essentially establishing that if Vivek Ramaswamy, who is an Indian American, became president, I would not, as my own person, be able to have any justification to be like, oh, we did that. That would be a weird thing to me to be like, oh, we are now our president.
Yeah.
And I think there's an aspect of that in the Black community TM that I think is detrimental to Black Americans like yourself.
Yeah, that's a big problem. That's a big problem we have. It's not a he did that, she did that. It's a we did that thing. That's more so people just trying to attach themselves to something that they did not do. That's just a bad thing.
Like I said, and maybe it's because I'm not saying that isn't what you were saying, but the bigger attribute was about things being detrimental to the Black community. I'm saying, as Indians, Punjabi, whatever you're doing, you are. If a Indian president did something that was on the major scene, like made a deal with China that got them 12 trees, the country of India would say, "We look at us." Take pride in this. Now it's a little different because I know Black people don't have a native country as India. This is what I keep pointing back to. The main difference between bringing up any fucking culture, anybody else but Black people in comparison is wildly crazy to me, because I'm gonna say that one last time.
Black people do got a native country. What are you talking about? Hold on for a second. I see the banner up.
Yes, me. It's me.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Black people do have a native country. African Americans do have a native country. This is our country. What do you mean?
But no, it's stupid because the Indians say that they got the treaty. Like when they talk about the treaty and these casinos, they say we got our reparations. We got this. We got that. Like
no, he said he a Punjabi. Chill.
No. The point that I'm telling you,
Navajoan, bro. He like over there with the head wrap.
No, like anytime something is accomplished in a race, you're gonna have people attach themselves to it. Like even Black people attach themselves to rappers. We're the best rappers. And none of the niggas rap. Like that's normal. Like I don't know why y'all keep trying to make this seem like it's an unnormal thing to identify with your race.
Yeah.
Well, that was just the point of what I said, either man. When I said that black people, we attach. I'm speaking specifically for black people. We attach ourselves to things that we did not do, but that's just pride in the race, or it could just be some other form of just wanting to be a part of something. But the biggest thing,
I would say what we most rewarded for. And that's why I keep pointing out. I can even say rap. Yeah, we're really good at rap, but who chooses what type of rap gets put on the radio, highlighted on Spotify? It's not groups of black people running that. It's not other. This is not our group, so we can't say this is in our best hands.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
You bringing back a point that you made 4 hours ago, and that point that you made 4 hours ago still does not stand up nor match up to the premise of which I asked you about, which is that if we're going to say that black people as a whole can do better and or be better than by being by themselves or just having autonomy, if that's the word that you want to use, then we need to get rid of the whole. Wait, hold on. Then we need to get rid of the cancer of the black community, which is niggaism. And if you're not going to get rid of niggaism, then you're not going to progress or move forward what black people can be, because unless you're gonna hold on to that hurt, hold on to that pain, and where everyone is just your enemy, everyone is just out to oppress you, everyone is just out to do anything except for accepting self-responsibility and accountability, you're not doing anything. So either we're going to separate ourselves from the negativity and the degeneracy of the black community, or we're just going to sit here and just keep saying, oh well, half of us is black, half of us is niggas. Well, which one is it?
Yeah, no, by pointing out something.
It's not the truth, either man. Don't attach yourself to this talking point, because again, this is a 4-hour-old point that he tried to make and still has not answered to.
By attaching ourselves to by pointing out something that's factually happened, that's not being oppressed.
Oh my God,
that's not making everybody because I very much
by the government, you're oppressing yourself.
Thank you.
Government, they don't need to do it. They already brainwashed you to oppress yourself.
Thank you.
I guarantee I own more than you.
That has nothing to do with the anecdote. No, wait, stop. Wait, no, stop. Just because you may and or may not own more than him, that does not speak for the whole entire group, because until you can sit here and say that J. Prince for president could be in the same position that you in, which he's not, then that argument doesn't work. This is why I told you don't. This is why I told you don't make that argument 4 hours ago.
It's brainwashed. I'm brainwashed when I'm not the good example of that. I'm not JP for president.
Because you're the point. You're the 0.000. Wait. Stop. You're the 0.0000001% of what majority of black people are. How many black people can say outside of you and Eden, man, that they actually own land, have property, and all this, that, and the other investments? Or how many people can actually say that? Would you? And again, this goes back to the earlier question. Would you say the majority or minority, or minority or majority?
The minority.
Okay, so now,
sure.
And again, we're having.
But that's the same thing with white people. Why do we got these unrealistic expectations? Most white people don't. Most white people. It's a minority of white people that own property and land.
Got you. But according to KT, it's the white people that control the shit, and black people have no avarice to be able to do anything.
No, I don't know about the blackity black points. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying that.
Eden man, hold on, wait, Eden man. Now you understand. Wait, Eden man. Now you understand why I'm going so hard in the paint about this particular argument, because you can't say that it's all white or all black if the majority or minority is all suffering up under the same thing. Do you get my point?
I said very clearly earlier, did I not? What I'm pointing out is the group that has been against us is the government. Is it my fault, or that factually that group has been mostly white people? No, that's not playing victim by saying factually that's what it was. Am I wrong? If I'm lying, y'all correct me.
You're not wrong, but can I make a parallel?
Sure.
You know how women be like, oh, the patriarchy, men be in charge of this, that. Do you control any of that? Do you cellulite? No. Do you marvelous? Don't none of us, just because we're men and other men control stuff doesn't mean that we have power. And so just because other people of different skin colors have power doesn't relegate to the community. And again, this idea of the community itself is something that bleeds down and makes you think this thing that, oh, because white people and Indian people and Asian people are succeeding, that it's them keeping.
So correct me if I'm wrong, just real quick. So are you saying that because a couple of them do it, that don't attribute to their community, but with black people it's not the same?
No, he's saying literally the exact opposite. He's saying literally the exact opposite.
I appreciate you, Raw, but what you mean it's not the same? KG.
Like, are you saying that because it's a small group of white people? Because the government, correct me if I'm wrong, has this not always been led by white people? For most of the history of this country, exclusively by white people.
Right. So does that so my best friend lives in
So did I say all white people are not? I'm pointing out the government, which was a group of white people. Now listen, listen. There's no group of. Can you name an Indian a COINTEL Indian?
No. Fucking Christ. This fucking victim mentality. This victim mentality shit got to stop. No, this victim. No, stop. This no. This victim mentality. No, stop. This hold up. This still wait. No, this still my show. Wait. This still my show. This victim mentality shit has to come to a fucking stop. It has to. It literally does have to, because this shit is going nowhere. Complaining about COINTELPRO, complaining about slavery, complaining about redlining, complaining about who sold the drugs, complaining about who partook in Planned Parenthood. That shit has to stop. I'm gonna tell you why this shit got to stop. Because it's literally pan-holding and gatekeeping what it means to be black. Because what you're saying is that the only thing that it means to be black is to struggle. And in 2025, I can tell you right. Hold on. I can tell you right now. Eat Man, myself, Marvelous Opinion. It's a whole bunch of black people that got a whole lot of shit that a lot of people back in the 1900s, the 1800s, even in the 1700s, all the way down to the 1600s did not have. So this victim shit got to fucking stop. It is counterproductive. It is not moving anything. The needle is not going anywhere as long as black people keep sitting back and saying, "Oh well, you know, what about?" Fuck that. What about shit? I'm trying to get to the money. I'm trying to set up my kids. Fuck what the next black person did, what the white black person did, what the before, after, and left down upright motherfucker did. I don't care. My thing is this: why are we as black people? Why is it that you niggas sit back completely on a day in and day out basis and say it's them? Not me. We just talked about what is called eminent domain. Black people didn't have to take the money. They could have held out. I can tell you right now, I was born and raised in Detroit. When the buyouts happened in the big three, guess what niggas did? Niggas took the money. And what did niggas do? They blew it. So I don't want to hear that victim shit. That shit is fucking triggering to me because I was born in 89. You can't tell me that a motherfucker from Detroit, Michigan, born in 89, and there's no excuse why niggas my age cannot be in the position that I'm in, married with children and successful. But most of these niggas think that I gotta have as many baby mamas as possible, as I gotta sell as much drugs as possible, I gotta commit as many crimes as possible. And it's niggas, again, don't take no offense, it's niggas like you who sit back and say, well, we need to defend the niggerism or the niggatry within our community. Bullshit. Cast that shit the fuck out. Take your black ass to work. Go get a fucking job. Stop creating these baby mamas. Go get a wife. Stop having these kids that you don't want. Stop promoting niggerisms. Stop promoting bullshit. Throw that shit the fuck out and move this the fuck on. It's just that simple. This victim shit has to stop. It has to, because you're not doing anything. And this is why I'm upset. 4 hours ago, you're making the same fucking argument. And either you was a victim then or you're a victim now. Either way, when the fuck do you grow the fuck out of it?
Yeah.
So I just got to point out. Stop. I just got to point out.
So when you try to
listen. All I gotta say is, for I'm gonna let it go because I don't want you to get you worked up about it. But you're talking whataboutisms. Because what you literally brought up
talking whataboutisms?
Yeah,
wait a minute, hold up. Wait, no, stop. No, fuck that. Marvelous. Mute him. One, mute him. Marvelous, is you struggling? Man, is you struggling?
Not even close.
Jesus, is you struggling?
I mean, a little bit, but I ain't.
Okay, cool. Exactly. Is you struggling?
Black people ain't struggling. It's the Indians are.
If you are struggling in the chat, put a 1 in the chat. If you're not struggling, put a 2 in the chat. I don't get how in 2025 niggas are still struggling. You got streaming, you got OnlyFans, you can sell feet pics, dick pics, ass pics, you can go flip burgers, you can go mop up a motherfucking floor, clean the toilet, go do a job, pick the fruits and vegetables. I don't give a fuck. Go to school, get a trade, build a roof, build a fucking wall, snake out a fucking pipe. Do something except for just sitting back and waiting for motherfuckers to just give you a chance. This is why the reparations argument pisses me the fuck off. Especially I heard this old ass nigga say, oh, well, black people have been loyal to white people, so we deserve this. Black people have been underserved. Black people don't get equal opportunity. Fuck that. As a black man, no one gave me a fucking opportunity to go into the military. I just fucking went. I didn't sign a permission slip. I signed my name on a dotted line to enter into the United States motherfucking military. When I got out the motherfucking military, guess what I did? I fucking grinded. I put my nose to the fucking ground and I got out here and I made it fucking happen. And ain't no way in hell in 2025 I will be one of these niggas on the internet talking about come the 1st of November, I'm about to be out here selling my ass and robbing the motherfucking grocery store because I didn't make the correct chances that I needed to fucking the correct choices that I need to make in fucking life to be ahead. You mean to tell me that niggas is literally counting down the motherfucking days to the 1st of November? Get the fuck out of here, bro. That victim shit gotta stop. It don't mean black does not mean being broke. So why the fuck does broke mean being black? Y'all got it. Hell no.
Yeah.
Wait.
Niggas, dog, on this stupid ass motherfucking prerogative that you always gotta be broke, that struggling means being black. Go explain that shit to LeBron James, Tyler Perry, and the rest of these niggas out here making motherfucking money. Fuck out of here. Go explain that shit tonight. Go look at ISO Speed. These niggas stream on the motherfucking day in and out, making money. And you got niggas sitting back talking about we fucked up. Man, get the fuck out of here. Hell.
Okay.
Yeah, here's the reality, KT. Sorry, Rock. Can you give me 2 seconds? Here's the reality, KT. I struggled until I was about 30, 32 because of bad fucking choices. And once I pulled my head out of my ass and realized it was up to me to get what I wanted, shit changed. I got a career. I got a wife. I had kids. All these good things that we talk about. It's personal fucking responsibility. Don't sit here and say it's everybody else's fault.
Yeah, I got
everybody's got that problem, dude. When I was 30 and had to go back to school, dude, hopefully I'm past the freaking thing here, but I had to work under the table for 2 years just so I could say that I made hardly any money so I could get some grants to afford to go to school. Because I didn't get no scholarships because I wasn't Native American. I wasn't female. I wasn't black. I wasn't any of that shit. I was a single white male. And if you think black are the most discriminated, you're full of shit. Single white males got the most discrimination against them.
Stop it. Oh my God, stop it. Kate, please let her respond.
I ain't gonna lie, man. This is a little bit nasty work. All I'm saying is you was talking about what you're gonna do to make your kids, and that's something that hasn't happened. What I'm talking about are things that have already factually happened. I'm not being no victim by bringing up what's factually happened. I learned from my mistakes. I don't know about y'all. You don't learn from mistakes by ignoring them, huh? You ignore cancer. Do they mean it won't kill you? No. So I'm going to pay attention to things that have happened. I'm gonna understand nuance. Stop. I'm gonna understand nuance also. So when we talk about things like, oh, because I done made it, fuck these niggas crying for it. Bro, all niggas ain't me. Most people ain't me. I'ma just be 100 about that. I don't think you got I know most motherfuckers don't got the same mindset I do. So no. What are you talking about? I care about the black community enough to sit here and talk about it and say I understand with them and identify. Guess what? I'm not with them. I'm not with them.
Well, that's not
with them. What you mean? That's not me.
But you're promoting it.
No, I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Look up the statistics and crime rate on that. Where I currently stay is West Virginia. So now I'm predominantly around white people. So again, as I'm saying, It's not like I don't understand what they're talking about. I have been with them. I have been with the people who they doing it because they feel that's all they got to do, and they don't understand any better.
Commit crimes? Is that what you're talking about? You've been with people?
For sure. Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Everybody commits crimes.
Too. I ain't trying to fucking.
Yeah, I think in most points in life, you're gonna do something illegal.
Here's the thing.
KT, you was up here 5 hours ago promoting Ninja. Okay.
No, I didn't. I said it's a good asset to have if we were a nation.
That's promoting.
Is it literally not a $1 billion business? We was talking about something different at that point, though. But again, if we're talking about an asset in terms of business, it's already a $1 billion industry, is it not? So what would be wrong with us? Me saying let our kids listen to Marvin Gaye and sell the white people the shit they like, because that's the number one consumers of rap music. It's not black people.
So are we still up here? Hey, all right. So marvelous. It's a $1 billion business to be a nigga. You about to go be a nigga?
No, sir. I got certain morals.
You was just praising Tyler Perry because he got the bag.
If I could, I would like to. I would like to engage with what Kate said.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Jesus. You got it.
Because I missed you, KT. I missed you on the last part when you were talking about the music. Can you reiterate exactly what you meant about the last part with the music?
No, I'm saying if black people had a nation, white people, the number one consumer of rap music, not talking about just rap music, is white people. Factually. Okay. So if black people had a nation, why not sell them what they like? Our kids can listen to something different, because that's exactly what it is, even if it's the other way around. But that's not currently. That's not an industry you control.
Yeah, sure, but people like rap music. Like rap music is just like a nice kind of music. So why then?
Marvelous, you get where I'm coming from, right?
Why does that have to be associated?
I'm trying to
you and your family and you personally, that other people are doing drugs, rapping about this, that, the other. Thug. Why does it have to do? And are you doing those things? Are you committing crimes? Or are you an upstanding citizen?
I'm an upstanding citizen currently.
Then what the fuck does any of that have to do with you? What is the black community? What is the benefit of that?
That's not the black community, but I'm literally saying they're rewarded to highlight that. First of all, second of all, like I said,
you're saying that's why white people.
The most overdoses in this country are white people.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
The drugs, it's mass problems over there, right? Right? No, stop. It's mass problems over there. Do they make music about it? No, because guess what? Ain't no record label gonna pay you for that, is they? They really ain't been paying white people for country. Let's be very frank. Country music became 2008 rap or something. You feel me?
What?
Like the beats and everything. It sounds weird.
I just want to steel man what KT said. You're saying it seems like, and maybe I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, please correct me. I'm coming from ignorance. It seems like you're saying that, well, there's a correlation of black people music, even though most of the people who listen to it are white, because most of the country is white, that black people music tells black people to do things.
No.
Okay,
I'm saying y'all talking about rap music. Who controls rap industry? Is it black people?
It's not black or white people. It's record executives. It's like 7 dudes. Hold the fuck up. It's like 7 dudes. Do you think my trailer park friend? You think I'll fucking say his name. Nick.
What color are
they? You think Nick, who lives in a trailer park, and his boy Jeff, do you think they have any control over the music industry?
Nobody said nothing about them.
This is my point, brother. KT,
you got it. You gotta let him finish so you can get his whole point.
This is my point, dude. That it's white or it's black. Yeah, okay, it's white dudes. Yes. But the fact that they're white has nothing to do with me or any white person who is not that person. They happen to be.
And this is where the real victim proof be. Y'all be scared of something that's not happening.
White people are
y'all scared
of more things, but the people who are in charge of those things are the people who are in charge of those things. The white people who are not in charge of those things. You're talking about how white people listen to rap. If anything, those white people are just as much victimized. by the white people in charge of the record companies than the black people. If anything, then the white kids, let me put it this way, the white kids don't actually have life experience to understand the difference between what is exacerbated and hyperbolic and rap music. All they know is rap music, and it is what it is. So they say, oh, we killing bitches, fucking hoes, and that's all they know. So that's the white man doing that. And there's more white people, there's more white record executives influencing more white kids thinking that way. So what the fuck are you talking about? What I'm saying is that your idea of white versus black is a flawed, inherently flawed idea. This white versus black thing is a dumb idea. You've been brainwashed to think that it's white versus black. I'm a brown Indian. My parents are immigrants. My parents came to this country in the 80s. I'm not a white dude. I'm not a black dude. I am out of all that whole shit. I'm just a fucking American, okay? And this idea of white versus black is wrong. It is just not accurate. You can make it work if that's your life works, but it is wrong.
Preach, Jesus.
You done? The facts are it's literally statistics based on black and whites.
What statistics?
Caucasian, African Americans. It's not something I'm making up, am I? Did I just make up the construct of race? You just said you're Indian. Like I just pointed out, are your people not of a caste system based on color?
I don't know. My people, I'm American. No, I'm American. My people don't have a caste system. My people don't have a caste system. My people are you. My people are you. You are my people. You are my people. You are my people. I'm a goddamn American. I don't have nothing else. I don't have no other people. I have friends and I have countrymen. You ain't my friend. We could be friends. I don't know. One day we could be friends, but you are not my friend. I have friends, I have family, and I have countrymen. That is it. That is the way that you navigate this world. If you're thinking about color and melanin in your skin, then you're fucking your own shit up, brother. That is what I'm trying to get across. And maybe I'm wrong, but you haven't told me wrong.
Look, maybe I'm tripping, but correct me if I'm wrong. When we walk around in this world, don't you see what's good and bad based off color? You understand what's bright, what's dark, what's light. You understand everything based off color. This is
Marvelous. You can't let this go on, bro.
This is bad. What are we talking about? Do you not see the world in literal color?
Can I answer the question? Can I answer the question? Can I answer the question? Can I answer the question?
Go ahead.
The only time I've ever been arrested is with my white trash trailer park friend. I've never been arrested. Well, I mean, okay, that's not true. I was arrested on my own when he wasn't there. But
listen, man, y'all being dramatic, man.
2 times it was him, and 1 time it was on my own. I have never been arrested anything to do with black people or
listen, bro. You being dramatic.
You know what it had to do with? You know why I got arrested? Because I had drugs, illegal drugs on me. That's why I got arrested. What the fuck does the? You are brainwashed, friend. You are brainwashed, friend, and I hope. I don't believe in a God, but if there is a God, I pray to that God that you understand one day that you this messaging about the melanin level in your skin is a fallacy. That you're individual. You are an American. You are a man. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Tying yourself to criminals and degenerates is bringing yourself down. I don't believe that you would be a degenerate. I don't believe that you would be a criminal. But just by the way you're talking, you seem like an upstanding citizen. So why are you tying yourself to degenerates and criminals? Oh, because they're black. That's my people. What?
Yeah.
All right. So
listen,
Indian Jesus, I want to talk to Kay that real quick, just so we can all be on the same page. All right. Thank you very much. Kay, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions just so we can be on the same page. I'm here with you. I'm trying to understand you. So hear me out. First thing I want to know is, do you see this race concept as a them versus us or vice versa? Do you see this as a team effort?
No. I said it. What I said earlier is I believe that the group we should be against is elitist. Black and white people should come together.
All right. So now that we're on that page, I'm glad you're on that. When you do talk, and I know it's just in the way you're speaking, you'll say that the people in charge, what color are they? But when you do that, you're also going against yourself by saying that it's black and white against the elitists when you put a color on the elitists. You know what I'm saying? You kind of confuse the whole language, and that's where we're getting confused at. I'm listening, but then I'm trying to hear like why there's confusion, and I'm telling you where it's coming from. The moment you're saying what color are they, you make the whole shift towards color again, and not the elitist group.
No, because now pointing out this certain set of American ruler controller group, okay, this elitist group.
Yeah.
What can we agree that this country began on a basis about black people, that we're not humans?
Excuse me.
Oh, wait. I'm following. Get this, K-Dot. So
hold
get
up.
this, man.
It's only two people that have reverence on my channel. That's my wife. That's my wife and the angry man. That's my wife talking. Go ahead, baby.
I was trying to say this for the past half an hour. Wherever you're watching this, if you're watching this vertically or horizontally, if you're watching this on somebody else's show, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share it out. If you're enjoying this conversation, you're also free to join the panel. The link is pinned. Have your camera on. Don't try to do no corn cob stuff. We already had that once today. We're not doing it again. All right. Be respectful. Be an adult. We're getting to some tough conversations right now. And that's it. Go ahead, gentlemen.
Thank you, Miss Raw B. I appreciate you. Sorry about cutting you off. Earlier we had talked about this, K-Dot, what the words white and black mean. So we are acknowledging the fact that that's how the history started. It's basically on classism. We understand that, okay? So now that we're beyond that, blacks and whites both identified and know what class was like, because whites also know that not every white person was even considered white. That was already a tall tale in itself to know that it was all about class. We brought up the Irish thing, we brought up all these things. So now we're beyond the color thing. We know that that's an illusion. It's a social construct. We know that it's always been the rich versus the poor. And the majority of black people, for the sake of identification, were poor. And we're treated and still are treated in such a manner. We're not disparaging that. We're not saying that's incorrect. What we're saying was incorrect is saying that whites are this and blacks are that. That's the issue that's going on in the conversation. That's really causing us to get back and forth unnecessary.
Can I ask you this one time? Where have I said all white people are this way?
I know you
because I said the group of people are white, which are they factually? Just correct me if I'm wrong or right. That's all I need to know. Yes or no? Are they white?
Correct. Okay, that's good. But
so
that's
it's
the whole,
not.
I hear you saying,
that's
but you're not hearing yourself when you're seeing it.
It's accepting the bad. Because listen, what we accept as black people and gotta accept is our flaws, right? Y'all telling us to grow, we gotta say, well, it's niggas to blame. We blame and we do. Let's be honest, because y'all ain't saying nothing we ain't said before.
But wait. Listen to yourself. You're saying y'all and they. Again, who is y'all? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Us as black people.
But there's no us. That's the whole point. There is no us. I told you that's a social construct. You keep going back.
The social construct exists. Nationality is a social construct. The dictionary is a social construct. But we follow these social constructs. So we cannot ignore the systems already there.
Wait, no. Jesus, let me get this. No, Jesus. Let me get this. I got this. First off, you already acknowledge. That's what I'm saying. You got to pick one side or not. You acknowledge that it was a social construct in the sense of classism. This is a class issue. So now
saying what I understand and how things work, marvelous. Can't that be two different things?
No, because you're gonna go against yourself. That's what I'm tell you. You're going against yourself.
Understanding how things work and how I feel about it. Those can't be two different things.
No, you can definitely two different things. I know that your feelings are definitely different than what it is you're expressing.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm trying to say that listen, if I know what we should do is be going against the elitists, yeah, that's what I know, right? Yes. But if I know for a fact, and I'm not saying this on no crazy shit, it's a lot of, and it's a really big group. And I'm not saying it's just for black people. They don't like Mexicans. It seems they just don't like people who are white. I'm not saying it's the majority of the white people. I say
halfway, Kate. I meet you halfway. Get you this. What if I told you? If I told you there's a family that runs this, and if you ain't part of the family, you have no interest in you because you're not part of the family. How about that? Does that sound a little more accurate?
You said if you're not a part of
the family, there's a family that runs this whole nation. If you're not paying attention,
yeah, for sure.
That's what we're talking about. There ain't no black and white thing again. Family is a family. They could be a black family, a white family, whatever, but a family is a family.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
That's what I'm getting at. I'm saying, like, when you start to talk about black and white, and I get, and you said it, it's your feelings. and that makes perfect sense because race, in my opinion, is some emotional shit. Race is a construct is completely emotional.
It's what you said earlier. It's just like what we got. It's like I say, it's like our nationality. Like everybody can be a Jamaican or Haitian or wherever you from. We're
yes, very true.
All we have is black.
That's what you are. Got you. But we're trying to tell you that it's your speaking that is causing confusion. We understand that you understand what it really is, but then you muddy it up by going back to the blacks and the whites and saying them and us in that same context.
Because
that's what's causing the confusion.
If that's currently still, and I'm saying, not saying that all white people, I'm saying there are still systems at play that we know are still against specifically black people. Before we can get to the bigger point, which is we need to go with the elitists, we do got to address the first issue, which is like even saying like how Indian, no offense, how you could say like, oh, I feel black culture is the problem. Because you won't look at a small hat and say, I feel your culture.
That is not what I said.
You won't look at it.
I did not say that black culture was the problem. I said the black community was the problem. The idea of you tying yourself to other people you are not tied to except for the count in your skin. Not black culture.
That. So with a community of any group, do you say that I don't think you look at the small hat community and say I think that you having a community of small hats is a problem? You won't look at a group of Hispanics and say I think you having a group of Hispanics is a problem. You won't look at Italians.
I mean, if they did, then I would. But I mean, sorry, that's not how the world works.
Yes, so, it's factually.
A lot of black people committing crime, and then
black people commit crime against each other.
Those are my people. Why is it my fault that I'm looking at you, being like, "Yo, what's wrong with your people? You're the one that told me that's your people. That's not your people. That's not your people, KT. That's not your people." They just happen to be black. They are bad people. They are doing crimes, and they just happen to be black. They are not your people. Your people
are a man up here with the name Indian Jesus saying have no identity.
And the people that you love. It is not random criminals that happen to share your melanin count.
It's the fact that you arguing it, but your name Indian Jesus.
Okay, so here's the thing.
So you're not. That's what I'm saying. Like, how can you get to be
my
Indian?
Name is bad.
But I can't get the black community. It's crazy. It's like. The black community is bad. The Indian community isn't bad. I'm confused. I don't know. Like all communities, but
good with the Indian community. Like, I don't have an Indian community. Confused. I have the American community because despite my background and my color and my melanin, I am an American. Before,
but you got American Jesus.
No.
You got Indian.
You
don't got American.
No.
That's all I'm pointing out.
I am an American first. I don't give a fuck what anybody else is doing, whether they're Indian, black, white, Christian, atheist. I am an American first. And if you have a different opinion, then I question your I don't even know. I question your
whatever, man.
What does his name? What does his YouTube name being Indian Jesus have to do with anything?
Because the first thing that he present ain't American, is it?
But sir, my name.
But listen, I'm saying it's kind of weird that everyone else can have a community.
I'm the American
good or bad.
I need you. Wait. I need you. Hold on. I need you to pay attention. I need you to pay attention. I need you to pay attention to something. Keep looking at your screen, okay? So before I even put this up, let me ask you: do you know what the definition of a coon is?
Me?
No, I'm talking to KT. Do you know what a coon is?
I mean,
yeah.
What is a coon?
It's an animal that be outside in your trash sometimes.
Okay, in a derogatory term when it comes to black people, what is a coon?
Is that supposed to be like a
tap dancer?
A tap dancer? A tap dancer for what?
Yeah, like for some white people or some shit.
All right, cool. The name of this show is Coon Talk.
For sure.
It's literally in the background. Literally, the only reason on my name right there on my show, it's called Cellulite Podcast, but it's also called the Cooney Coon Podcast, right? Do you want to know why I call it the Cooney Coon Podcast? Well, first, let me ask you, why do you think I call it the Cooney Coon Podcast?
I don't know.
So so because his name is the Indian Jesus, should he not have an opinion or at least a say about black people?
Where did I say that?
You said that his name is Indian Jesus.
I'm saying you talking about how the black community is bad. All right. All I'm saying is Your first representation, black.
I know he not talking about you, Indian Jesus. He's talking about me.
No. I am talking about
Indian. Oh wait, so you are talking about Indian Jesus?
In terms of him saying that it's not good to link your now his first thing that people see that he presents to people is an American. It's Indian. Even if you say I listen, I'm not arguing what you say about you putting America first, but people see you still got pride in whatever your I guess you could say other.
So you can't have black pride.
Community.
You can't have black pride.
I don't even have it. I would love it. It's just branding. I'm brown and I got long hair. It's a fucking funny thing for people to tag onto. And I'm an atheist, but I'm right leaning. So when people are like,
my name.
It's a good filtering mechanism for people who are not smart enough and intelligent enough to actually have conversations with me.
Absolutely, because you have to devoid them of their emotion.
Instead of assuming that everybody looks at the world through the lens of color and identity politics like you do. Maybe you should ask these questions before you assume these things. I'm not
asking you. I didn't ask you a single thing about.
But no, you made a lot of assumptions, though. You making a lot of assumptions, though.
What assumption did I make?
That just because he's an American whose race happens to be Indian, that he shouldn't be able to say that black people, the black culture or the black community is a problem. Okay, but he's saying that the black community is a problem. Is that a problem?
I said I think it's weird that you saying that. And
why is it weird? Why is it weird?
It's America first.
Yes.
Your presentation is the Indian Jesus, not American Jesus. It's not
what the fuck is that? That has nothing to do with it.
My presentation is the bad duck. What's that fucking have to do with anything?
I got KT. What's wrong with being weird? Maybe it's weird.
Nobody said nothing about weird. You can be as weird as you like. It's the fact that do we not understand like how people can see something?
I'm asking you a direct question.
Am I tripping or something?
Wait, no, but I got a question. Wait, hold on, Indian Jesus. Hold on, Indian Jesus. I got a question for you. So we concerned about how people see us?
What do you mean?
Hold on, Indian Jesus. I got this. So we concern Patriot Bear. If you want the link, you have to click on the link in the community tab. So back to you, KT. So how people view the black community is important.
How anyone feels.
I'm asking you specifically about the black community. Answer the question, please. How people view the black community is important. Okay, cool. So when we're talking about the black community, and again, this is a 4-hour fucking old question. When people view the black community and they see nigga shit, do you think that's good or bad for the black community?
Bad.
Okay, so when people on the outside of the black community view the black community and they see nigga shit, which is bad, what do you think would be the great thing to do for the black community?
YouTube, I didn't say that word.
We cannot stop. That's the point I'm saying. Who is rewarding? Who is putting? Okay, but wait, just answer
the labels. Wait, no. You're talking about the labels. My question is, what do you think should be done when it comes to the black community and how the world views the black community when it comes to them seeing us as negative or degenerate? What's your opinion?
Again, what can we control that they understand about us?
Stop putting out nigga shit. If we just stop putting out nigga shit, guess what? Maybe they wouldn't see it. But what do we do? And this is something that me and you we just went back and forth about earlier. When we put out nigga shit, according to you, it is $1 billion industry to be a nigga. So when you put out nigga shit and they pay you for it, guess who's going to see it? Everybody. So are you going to accept the fact that people like Indian Jesus, who is an American, who just so happens to be Indian, if he says that when I look at the black community and I see that the black community is a problem, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're going to accept the premise that nigga shit is okay.
No, I'm not. I've never said that. What
I'm saying. Can I bang my fucking head on this fucking wall? I swear to fucking God, I want to run through this fucking wall as fast as fucking possible.
I got this. All right.
Hold
on. We got somebody in the back. Hold up. Go ahead, baby.
We got a couple somebodies in the gentleman.
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me?
Put your camera on.
I just wanted to say, I agree with what you're saying. Kill nigger children, rape nigger
go
children.
ahead. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're good.
I tried to tell you, man, before y'all put up there. Y'all see my picture? I was saying, yo, my joint detected it.
Go ahead. Drop that down too.
Yeah. Was he cammed up? Yeah, was he cammed up?
No. The good thing is I got my banner on, so no one can see it.
Where you're at? You're at.
I was trying to tell you guys. Hold up. This is what happens. I can pull up what happens. This is what I was trying to tell you.
Look,
you're at 13K, bro. Hold up, bro. You're at 13K.
Indian, hold up.
You cannot be bringing people up without being cammed up. Unless you know them personally.
Oh no, hold on, wait, time out. That's why we have the banner. Wait, Indian Jesus. That's why we have the banner
Indian,
up.
hold on. Marvelous, show that again.
Yeah. I was gonna tell you guys, like, I got the joint where it says it scares legitimately scam audio detected, and I was like, oh shit. And I was trying to tell you guys while I was talking, and something just came up. It's like someone's scamming right now.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And I told a picture. Should I show you guys before y'all pulled it up? But here it is right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, send me that. How you
they
do that?
only hate when we're doing something right. So we're having a good
conversation. So I'm in the live strat, and it knows that something's wrong immediately. So if you have the protection from Norton or any other protection, it lets you know there's a scam coming up.
Oh, okay, cool.
Immediately as soon as it came up.
Okay, cool. Look into that.
Back chat. Appreciate you, Marvelous. But here's the thing, and I'm going to say this now that we have a lull in the conversation. Y'all that are like trying to come up here and derail the conversation, y'all are really the problem. Like, ultimately, I can understand to a degree KT the GOAT's premise, even though I think it's a little bit marauded. It's marauded. Like there's a lot of nuance to it and different things to extrapolate from it. I can also understand Indian Jesus's point, and I can see why Indian Jesus' name, gives you pause for concern. That's indeed the intent of his name, is to be salacious. Like that's the point of it. People create salacious names just to make you have an emotional reaction, like Marvelous Opinion. Off top, people that don't know who Marvelous Opinion is, they want to argue against him because his name is Marvelous Opinion. But the premise of the conversation and what he's saying is actually fact-based. Like, having groupthink, community think is a problem. Now, taking it back to biblical times, there was 12 tribes of Jesus. All 12 tribes of Jesus were not good tribes. That's why they were having wars and problems and fights, because there was a differentiation amongst the groups. Even in Native American culture, they have several different tribes. As someone said in the chat earlier, they were trying to say, oh, she doesn't even know because all the tribes didn't agree and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, I do know that all the tribes didn't agree to the segregation and everything else. That's not the point of what I was saying. But the point is, there is always a breakdown and a separation. So when we look at the quote unquote Black community, there are tribes and there is separation. So to try to make all of those different tribes and different groups in that community be the same thing is fucking ridiculous. Like, you have Black people that are educated. They're looked down upon in the Black community. Oh my God, you read books, you're a nerd, you're a geek, get out of here. You're doing better for yourself. Oh my God, I can't believe it. What is it? The Pookies versus the Ray Rays, right? The Pick-me's and the Mammies versus Shaquinas or Shaquanas or whatever the fuck ever else it is. Like, there is always this negative conversation, this negative connotation, and an antithesis to everything that's going on. So to sit there and to act like you're blinded to that is being disingenuous in this conversation. And that's what's the problem in the community, because the groups of us that are doing well, the groups of us that are advancing in careers, socioeconomic situations, are literally, there's an attempt to pull us back down the crab in the barrel mentality within the community. That is what, in my opinion, Indian Jesus is alluding to. We are letting the worst of us keep us sunken down instead of breaking free and just finding our own path, our own way, conquering territories and elevating what it is to be Black as a whole. I'm on mute.
All right, I want to add something else to that too. Another thing to add to it is when we do try to separate, or at least this, I don't say separate, just be distinguishable in the way that you are raised, or with your ethics, with your values, what you know, basically, right? You go by how you know. We, and I say we, Black people would judge other Black people because of one or two things: either the insecurities they have for themselves, or they feel like they're so external. everything about certain people who express themselves and say, well, you're not black. And this is the part I'm getting to, where you're not black. If you do something, they tell you, and that in itself sounds very racist. It's very, and it gives me racist vibes because it's all it's saying to me is that I have to be a certain way based on my skin color, and I can't define myself in any other way. When you tell me who I'm supposed to be, as if we had the same values or something, it's very condescending and it's very narcissistic. I don't get this concept of what it is to be black. It's like saying like it's this also goes to another thing, but I'm not trying to mix it in there. But for the most part, when we had this conversation about what makes a man, what makes a woman, it's the same concept, same thought. Oh, you're not a real man if you're not X, Y, Z. Oh, you're not a real woman because X, Y, and Z. It's the same ideology. And it frustrates me because it's like, well, who are you to tell me who I am? In a sense, like it's like I am what you would recognize socially as black, but what does that really mean in detail? Well, explain that, and that's kind of where I want Eden Man to explain, because he used to act like he didn't know what we were talking about when I said it's everywhere, anywhere. So I was going to him to hang himself by saying, "Where's a black person?" You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of where we're at. It's like a lot of people are just insecure for the most part about who they are, and they look outside themselves for things they like and inspires them, and then the things they don't like, they're very vocal and they say, "Well, you can't be like that because I'm supposed to be a representation of you." Supposed to be, and that's how they see themselves. But it's a thing, you're not that person. You are who you are. Your achievements, your decisions are yours to make. You can't just live your life off of the backs of other people's success and say that we are successful. No, you have to be self-determined. It's nice to say that, on the personal, interpersonal, it's like your family is successful. You know what I'm saying? You can say my name, my family name is attached to that, and I actually do have an impact on my family. That makes more sense. That actually does impact you. But to say that people who don't even got a blood tie to you in some ways, that their representation, that I should feel some way because I see them, or I should resonate with that. There's ideas that you should resonate more with than I would say skin color. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with resonating with the idea of a first man on the moon. That's dope. I think the whole world can say that was dope for humanity, not a white man. You know what I'm saying? There's ideas we can all get behind and say, I like that. But to say that I like the idea because the person was black or woman or gay or whatever thing you want to say with that achievement, to make yourself feel included with something when it wasn't you making decisions, that's the insecurity. That's what I'm saying. Like, but you yourself can still feel proud of the person. But I hope like I'm saying, this is the racist part of it. If it's only because of the skin color you like it, then that's a problem.
So Marvelous, you saying we're not Kangs and Quains?
I'm not. That's a damn sure.
I know that America did a moonwalk and so did Michael Jackson, but that was in the 70s. We can't keep dwelling on the past, right? Some of us can be an amalgamation of a bunch of different things, but a lot of us are just average people and invisible and probably not being heard. And since we had this interwebs, everybody's a star, right? You can be whatever you want to be. Like they used to say in the military commercials, be all that you can be on the internet.
I'm a duck on the internet.
You seem like you got something to think about that, Kate. I respect that. You ponder on that, brother, and then you can expound that later. You got to right now, but definitely let that resonate.
The only thing I really want to say real quickly was honestly, man, it's not something that I think y'all fail to realize. Because I make the argument don't mean I know I'm not in the class. I know I'm not. I just understand the deeper aspect of things in terms of everyone needs something to be prideful for. I agree with y'all. It's stupid for you to say we did this to a certain extent, but when you ain't got nothing, like y'all said, if all we got to look at is rap music, rap videos, you see a black president, you want to aspire to be better, that's where you look at it and say, all right, it's like, listen, I hear what y'all saying, but what I think y'all don't realize is as much as y'all telling me, y'all saying, what's the solution y'all got?
I got a
because
solution.
it can't be just battering each other and saying do what we done already did again.
Who do you look up to? You were talking about who do you personally look up to?
God.
Well, that's a good start. Hold up. Wait. Let's stop right there. Hold up. Let's stop right there. So let's talk about this, right? Because the answer is what you just
Hold
said.
on. Run your scanner thing.
Let me see.
Please. Thank you.
Don't let them up just yet.
All right.
Let's start doing that too.
I haven't got any notifications, but a little cold. See what happens.
Hola, ¿qué te pasa?
No.
Drop.
You say
nope,
something. You got.
Nope. Drop them. Nope.
Okay.
I ain't about to deal with it. All right, moving on. So, KT or Indian Jesus, you on mute, big homie. You doing your best work on mute. Hey, listen, I give you a tactic. This is something I got from WFM. Virtual and visible. It always makes for a better show when you're on camera. Always remember that. KT, really quick question for you. Do you know what nepotism is?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say that black people practice nepotism?
Have they practiced nepotism? Yeah.
Okay. Do they practice nepotism in 2025?
Yeah.
Okay. So nepotism is setting up your children's children, passing things along, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you say that in 2025, per the things that we have that we can pass along to our children, that this would remedy a lot of the problems that we have in America?
No.
Why not?
Because in order for it to work, we have to have something to leave behind. Like to actually have successful nepotism, like I was saying earlier.
You have land, right? You have land, right?
Yeah.
You can leave that to your children, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't, like, that's for me. That's not for us as a society. That's what I'm talking about. I understand what I can do. That doesn't help us as a whole. All right, I got a plan for me and my kids.
Okay, so what if majority of black people practice nepotism?
Yeah, we'll be successful. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, don't you think that would be a remedy for a lot of problems that black people have in the country?
Yeah, that's not new.
Wait. This is my point. If it's nothing new, how come they haven't done it yet?
No, they have.
Yeah, but they did it.
Like that's why
nepotism is not
one remedy. I want to give you the.
Hold on a second. Hold on, because I just can't let the incorrect use of language go on. Like I'm over here spinning in a circle. Like nepotism literally is not what you leave behind. Nepotism is using your influence and your power to put somebody into a position that they didn't belong in simply because they're related to you.
I accept that more. That was way more fluent and better. You're correct.
And we used to do that.
Nepotism a bad thing.
No, it's a great thing. We used to do that before integration.
Bingo.
And a little bit right into integration. And when we stopped doing it, that's where we failed. So when you think about the Negro leagues like baseball, basketball, store ownership, land ownership, all of that stuff, that was before integration, right? Integration is the thing. Do you know that Black Wall Street got all that stuff done too, and they rebuilt it right back? The thing that ended it was integration. So you had Wilmington, North Carolina, you had Rosewood, you had we was doing all this building, all this nepotism, all this, because we were forced to. The moment we wasn't forced to anymore,
so we just gave up on it.
Pretty much, the ice is colder somewhere else.
No, we can't act like again it wasn't things thrown in our way with that. It wasn't like when civil rights it was enacted, like everything was even and square on the same plane. Can we admit to that?
It was civil rights.
Like it wasn't still like boom. As soon as civil rights got passed, now we paying black people the same as we pay white people.
You talking to a gentleman on the panel who was born in that era. Actually, two of them.
It was better before that.
I said that. That's what is that not what I argued earlier, y'all? Even when he talking about Wilmington and all that.
No. No, that wasn't the argument or the premise of the question that was asked of you earlier. So I'll ask Nidish and then we'll see what Nidish say. Nidish, would you say that black people are more wealthy now, or was they more wealthy prior to integration?
Now I don't know the answer to that, so I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, that was the premise of the question.
Thank you for the honest answer, because there is no comparison to then and now. There really isn't. Literally, if you factor in inflation, the cost of property, the cost of grocery, the cost of raising a family, like it's different. So in order to do a comparable statistical outcome, you would literally have to do a 1-to-1 for everything that we pay today versus everything that they paid then.
And that's why that's the problem. So when my family came here in the 30s, they bought the homes that we have now for like $3,000 or $5,000. But them same homes now is $300,000 to $500,000.
They own that land too, didn't they?
And not in California. They can buy the property. They still don't have property tax and insurance.
Yeah, no, they knew. Okay.
Now, to Indian Jesus, really quick. To Indian Jesus, I got a question for you. Did you have family? Do you have family here, like mother, father, grandfather, grandmother, all this and the other?
My parents and I have 2 siblings in America.
Okay, so do they own land?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So that's land that do they have a business?
Yes.
Okay, that business, you can go work for them and you would get promoted within that business, right?
That's the plan.
Okay, and then I don't know if you have children or plan to have children, but then you would bring your children into that business and promote them into that business, right?
Yeah, so I'll give you a quick rundown. Like,
sure, go ahead.
I'm 35. I'm single, but like, my parents actually just like this week just retired, moved to South Carolina. My dad, I was born super lucky. My dad is a surgeon, but he's also an immigrant. He came to this country, but he came here and he did his thing. You come here with a doctorate, you're gonna be all right. So he did his thing. They did a good job of not spoiling me, but I definitely was. I definitely never looked for, wondered when my next meal was going to come from or anything like that. I went to a private university. I came out with no debt, so I absolutely privileged. But I mean, my parents ain't just giving me money. Like I'm eating ramen and shit because I'm trying to make this YouTube thing work. So, but they just moved to South Carolina, and in New Jersey, where I live right now, where they just moved from, my dad and I started a laser tattoo removal practice. We started that together, and I'm tatted up whenever. He don't know shit about shit, but he works with lasers because he was a surgeon. So all that was going well, and they just moved. In New Jersey, you have to be an MD in order to operate the laser. But in most states, including South Carolina, where they lived or where they moved, you just have to have the certification. So they literally just moved. But once it gets set up, and my dog's old, he might die, whatever. But eventually, I plan to move down with them. It's a whole thing. I plan to move down to South Carolina, get my own place that I pay for on my own, but work with them and be a laser tech based on the whatever regulations would be in South Carolina. I'll do that until and unless I can make YouTube a full-time thing. And if that doesn't work, then I can do that, and that's the plan.
So your family is practicing nepotism.
Yes, absolutely. And so my parents came here with not much. I mean, I absolutely having a doctorate from anywhere in the world is a big deal. So my parents did not come here.
So last question, back in your home country, I don't know where your parents is from, exactly which part or where from, but back in your home country, do they practice? Is nepotism a practice of your country?
Absolutely. Okay. I mean, again, my home country is America. I was born here. My parents are from the Caribbean. My parents are from the Caribbean. So, but if you're specifically asking about my heritage and Indian culture, yes, it is a nepotism is a very huge part of how society works. And in America, it seems like it's a bad thing, and it can be abused. But the idea that I work hard so that my offspring don't have to work as hard and are in a position is not inherently a negative thing. And I mean, maybe you're going to call me privileged for having that opinion. Fair enough. But that is indeed my opinion.
That's a manipulation. It's definitely about nepotism. You think that Trump is not thinking about his Trump children? You don't think that Hunter Biden backpack was talked about for about 5 or 6 years?
Laptop
said wipe it out. It's
Laptop.
all about nepotism.
So, Nidus, you brought up a very strong point. You said that nepotism was a lost art when it came to black people. When did that happen and why?
Record companies.
I think that I was still seeing it when I was younger. So I would say late 70s, early 80s.
Okay.
Now we saw white flight, then we saw what a lot of people don't talk about, black flight. So when I was a little kid, it was black doctors and lawyers and everything living around me. And when I was even younger, it was white and everything around me. So teachers was talking to me, lawyers was talking to me, scholars was talking to me. But right before the crack epidemic, it was black fight. And all them people moved into the hills of where I'm from. They moved into Rock Ridge, Trestle Glen, Montclair, which is the outskirts of the city I'm in. And those are all gated communities.
Gotcha. Now, Bad Duck, there's a reason why I'm doing this. Bad Duck, you're Italian, right? Your family is Italian, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Your family, your family, do they practice nepotism?
Yeah, I mean, and even I'm doing it now. It's the idea of like we were talking, where you know the more I save and be smart and grow, is more that can be passed down to the next one.
Absolutely. Also, Indian Jesus, yeah, you can smoke, bro. You good? I don't care. This ain't TikTok. This ain't TikTok, so you can do your thing. But just which I don't know what you're smoking, but if it's a cigarette, fine. But just it can still get age restricted if it's that other good shit. So just puff it off camera. The reason I asked that, and KT, well, Marvelous, I don't even need to ask you, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Your black ass, you just did your family practice nepotism?
First of all, Marvelous is half Irish.
Yeah,
he half Irish. Oh yeah, that's right. You is half Irish, so y'all definitely practice nepotism. Y'all redheaded motherfuckers. What?
They don't need to know that.
My bad. Well, y'all the redheaded, bald-headed stepkids, so it's all right though. But yeah, y'all practice Irish practice her nepotism, right?
Yes, definitely. My pop definitely on the car lot, passing on to his son, all that stuff. Like, yeah, everything we do is supposed to be for family. You know what I'm saying? Like, even for me, if I was to have a child, I was going to stage everything. I was going to have a straight up money tree and just have enough principle to add on to their life. So it's like, don't touch the pot, just live off the dividends, add to it, make the
tree
bigger.
There you go.
Don't cut that tree down for shit.
Yeah. So the reason why I asked everybody this, right? Because this is very important, and I'm glad that we're having this conversation because it's very important. By the way, everybody that's watching, please make sure you double tap and or like your streams, support your content creator, make sure you subscribe. I don't know where I'm at in the subscriber count, but I know we are like at least 400, maybe close 500. We about 500 away from 30,000 subscribers, so please make sure y'all subscribe. Excuse me. The reason I bring this up, not just for KT, but primarily for KT, but I want everybody that's listening to know this. Nepotism is not a bad thing. People can say that nepotism is a bad thing. A prime example of this would be Deion Sanders and his sons in the NFL. But if Deion Sanders didn't do what he needed to do for his sons to end up being in the NFL, well, at least one of his sons, to be in the NFL, then, well, you know, his other son got let go because of the dumb shit. But nepotism is not a bad thing. I think the problem is we put a negative stigma and stereotype on nepotism because people mix up nepotism with favoritism, and that's not the way that it should go. I don't know what happened. I'm not as me and you have to talk about it more on a different day, but we need to be pouring in. We need to be setting ourselves up and pouring into our children. But KT, back to my original point, when it comes to the black community as a whole, in specific, especially in the 60s, Nightish and Bad Duck, I've talked a lot with them about this. When it comes down to it, that nepotism angle, and Nightish, you can tell me if I'm wrong, this is where I would say we was forced out of nepotism, because what did they do in the 60s? They put the black man out the home. And now the black family unit became torn up and destroyed because they was depending on the government. So even all of the gripes and grievances that you have now to this day, I still have to say, and this is what Angry Man was getting so upset about earlier, when it comes down to the black woman and how it is that the black woman chose the government over the strong family unit, which was the black man being in the home. This is what destroyed nepotism. Neither am I wrong or am I hitting?
I think the structure was ripped away. The order was ripped away, and it was ripped away from the 60s to the 80s. I think the crack epidemic was the final blow.
Oh,
and now
yeah,
we trying to build back. So first you got integration, then you got the man in the house rules, and after the man in the house, they took it off of housing and made it about funding. So they took it from it being the money thing. Let me see. I don't want to get this wrong. They took it from being about the housing and made it about the money. If I'm not mistaken. So where it used to be this wasn't about married people. This was about your boyfriend in the house.
Yeah.
That's who they didn't want in the house. If your boyfriend's gonna be in the house, we're gonna raise the rent a little bit. That was the thing.
Yeah.
So the man who had his shoes over there and had something sitting up there, that wasn't your husband. Because if you were a family unit, that didn't apply to you. This was about people that were shacking up.
Got you. Okay, cool.
So then after that, then it was crack was the thing that knocked the last straw out. Ever since 84, 85, 86, we've been in shambles.
Got you. Indian Jesus, you came off mute. Go ahead.
Yeah, I definitely
Bring your mic up. Bring your mic up.
I don't have any personal experience with that, but you know, there's someone who's been in my community for a long time, and if I'm not mistaken, his dad got 60 years for like a personal amount of crack, and that is insane. I there's no way that can be rationalized under any political, philosophical, any form of justice. It's clearly that is wrong, and it's clear that those types of laws, affected black people more than they did white people. That being said, those things need to be addressed. I don't think that because of the fact that those things happen, that we need to overcorrect and make white people being bowing down to. And I'm not saying that you guys are asking for that, but there are people who are talking about that. There are white people who feel like that is what they need to do because of the fact that things have not been okay. And I think the most important thing that we could ever understand about injustice is that you can't undo it. Once there's been injustice, that happened. And so if there is some recourse where you have, the courts or whatever in the short term, whatever. But if we're talking about a grave injustice of how black people have been looked at differently in society forever, that happened. All you can do is now look at people. Are people still thinking that way? Are people still operating that way? Okay, maybe some are, but the people that are operating that way, how do they get treated in society? Are normal racist, openly racist people just accepted? No, that doesn't make it okay. But we have to acknowledge progression. We have to acknowledge progress. And if you don't acknowledge progress, then there's no incentive for more progress. I mean, maybe this is a singular focus of mine, and like here, I'll be honest with you. I have a couple of black people in my community, so we talk about this often, but I don't want to be like, hey, you're the black guy here, so let's talk about black stuff.
Jesus, this is where it comes from. The 94 crime bill, which was hellaciously against black people specifically, because that's where we was labeled as super predators. That was by
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden and Bill Clinton. And Kamala. Yeah, we was labeled as super predators. So what they did was, if they catch KT with half an ounce, then they would give him 20 years. But Marvelous just robbed the store at gunpoint, and he only got 6 months. That was the crazy part about the dope game. And a lot of people see, but it's a lot of nuance to it, because back in those days, I'm trying to remember exactly what my father and my grandfather told me. Back in those days, I'm not saying that black people didn't have jobs, but what was happening was it was so many people who was not within the workforce because they was already on the drugs that was available, and now here come the harder shit. See, the crack Nidus, what year was the crack epidemic?
84, 85.
All right, so 84, 85. You looking around that time, all they had in the hood was crack. Don't get me wrong, weed was a hell of a thing in the 70s. I think in the 60s, y'all was doing what, PCP or some shit like that?
But it wasn't as potent as it is now. They didn't genetically modify that.
Period.
On that boat.
LSD and mushrooms and shit.
Hold on for a second. We got a $20 super chat. Hey, shout out to you, WR322. It says, I saw you pop in Bino's room, showing you support too. Hey, yo, that's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, and shout out to the Bino Nation. How about my OG, the Angry Man? Appreciate that $20 super chat. Go ahead.
Night, you can't tell me that purple hair wasn't good stuff.
I'm saying it wasn't as strong as what they have now. It wasn't genetically modified.
Yeah.
You could buy a lid of weed this big for hardly nothing. That's over with.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
That's
baby.
true. But Nidus did a video, and he was doing those videos for a while, but people wasn't tuning in and catching the vibe. After Vietnam, you know, when the veterans came back over here hooked on the opioids, there was no recovery for them. For Black veterans, for white veterans, for Indian veterans, for Hispanic veterans, for none of the veterans. That coupled with the push for welfare created massive devastation among Black people. Like, we're not going to overlook that. They got that from being overseas. And that too was a choice because they couldn't deal with the atrocities that they were meant to carry out while they were in Vietnam. Shout out to Charlie. But, you know, everybody nowadays, they act like I don't know, that they're just slow. They don't get it. Slow.
I mean, well, you know,
can I say this real quick? Because I'm about to dip real quick. But
okay.
I just want to say real quick, bro. I feel the truth is, man, maybe it's just not enough. Because you keep saying, Indy, you keep saying, I'm coming from a place of ignorance. I like that. I accept that because you're being honest. Like not saying that you're an ignorant person. I get that you're saying, like, I don't know if this is actually what it is, but that's the thing, man. When it comes to Black people and only Black people, I only see with Black people, that's the only group of people that people come and say, why y'all do this? Like I said, I done said it 45 times. Mass shootings, family doing stuff together, all that type of stuff with children is overwhelmingly white. And nobody approaches them and say, why y'all do that? Like, and I'm not saying don't bring up what we got, but I'm saying I don't understand why it's supposed to be okay for us to do that. Also, I feel that every plan we're talking about, we've already done before. It's already failed. When we actually do something new, and I believe the only way we can actually do something new is if we actually get in a new line of thought. That's why I said from the beginning, not left, not right. I think we need to start thinking for ourselves. Black is a thing that exists, and I just know I acknowledge what it is. If this is all we got, I would like to have pride in it, and I don't think it's wrong with saying, yes, we have negatives, but overall, we can take pride in what we have. Y'all boys be safe.
It didn't fail. It was sabotaged. It was destroyed.
And that's what I've been saying but that's what I'm saying. I don't want to keep being here and arguing with y'all. I love all y'all dearly. I gotta go. My babies is
Gotta get 30 seconds.
I'll let you get to that. Go ahead, man.
I would please look up what is the definition of a mass shooting and where most mass shootings happen and what constitutes a mass shooting. That's it. Please understand that, because when you and most people think of a mass shooting, we think about schools or Las Vegas or something like that. That's not what that means. The overwhelming majority of mass shootings.
I'm gonna end this real quick, bro. Listen. Why is it called a gang murder if it's a mass shooting? It's not. They're two different things. What you're about to constitute is say because a certain amount of people died, that makes it a mass shooting. No,
you can make that argument if you want.
No. Statistics makes that argument, not me.
Is a drive-by? Is a drive-by?
I'll catch y'all boys later. I will be back. I'll catch y'all boys later. Y'all be safe.
Appreciate you, brother. Have a good one.
Indian Jesus, I got a question for you. Is a drive-by a mass shooting?
Yes.
Exactly.
By the government, by the FBI, by the CIA, by anyone who is making statistics based on a mass shooting. A mass shooting is 4 or more people injured. Well, actually, I think it's injured. I might be. I don't know. I'm drunk. I'm sorry. It might be injured or killed. Either way, 4 people. Whether it's injured or killed, 4 people. So we talk about gang the overwhelming majority. I'm not trying to be racist. I have no benefit to be racist.
Who said you were?
I'm just saying I'm not.
But I want you to understand this. That has a predate, and there was Italians, Irish, Russian. It shook those St. Valentine's Day massacres and all them other stuff was not black folks.
Right. So if I was alive in the 70s and I was online, or if I was on
that's before the 70s. That was for quite a bit.
Italians, I don't care. I don't care that it's not every single Italian.
I made Bad Duck look forward like he don't know what La Costa Nostra is. That's crazy work.
You see, listen, guys.
I'm like, why are you picking on Italians now, man? Come on.
Okay, a Bad Duck. I'm gonna go based on that. I'm gonna assume I was gonna ask you if you're black because you don't have a great. Well, I don't know, but I'm just trying to be.
Because he looks black. I know Indian Jesus. I see him all the time. He's black.
Everybody starts talking about Indian people shitting in the streets. Guess who's not going to be offended?
Really quick.
You said you're a doctor.
Can I read the money? Can I read the money? Can I read the money? Can I read?
I have a bathroom. I have a toilet that I shit in.
Damn. Can I read the money?
I am not connected.
Let me read the money.
I'm going to take a shit right here because this is the street. This is what we do in my home country.
Shut the fuck up.
You just take the pants and your does a do and a booby right there.
Oh, God.
All right. Did we lose
Nighters?
Yeah, we lost Nighters. We lost Nighters.
So that's you. Then that's you. That's not me.
Did you just start speaking in Indian dialect? Did you just start speaking in Indian dialect?
I don't know what you're talking
about. Hey, shout out to you, Indian Jones, Indian Jesus for the $2. Appreciate you for the super chat. Shout out to you, Marvelous, with the $10 super chat. He says, thanks for the opportunity to appear on your show. I appreciate you guys very much. Say like Raw B, also greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Section.
Thank you for calling tech support. My name is
Fuck.
Shout out to Section 230. Why is it only the people who are on the panel getting benefit from people seeing, like, do you understand? Do you understand? I'll say it because I'm drunk now, so I'm not gonna say it on my own channel, and I'm on somebody else's channel. So Sally, let me cook. Do you understand? Do you understand what it takes to put this together, to make sure this is entertaining? You are sitting at home, you're enjoying this. You could be watching Netflix that costs $1 billion gajillion for nothing. Have you seen what was the new Kira, whatever her name is? That white chick, you know that movie is so bad, and you pay for it. You pay for it. I do too. But no, we are putting this down. We are having real ass conversations, bro. We are having real. You don't have 99 cents. You don't have 99 cents. Don't bullshit me. Don't bullshit me. Oh, now you got my white cast.
Hell yeah, hey, I had to zoom in like, wait, this motherfucker got white cast on the table.
99 cents. That's what I don't bullshit. When on my stream, it's either 15 super chats of any amount. So if we get $15, that's fine, or $50, and I feel like that's fair. And like, But if we usually beat the goal, then usually it's a dollar amount because people are like, oh yeah, let's just. But I don't understand. Like, guys, just send.
You know what Indian? You know what I've learned tonight? You know what I've learned tonight?
I know you can afford 99 cents.
And Indian, you know what I've learned tonight from you?
No.
Don't let the Indian get drunk.
Take the bottle. Take the fucking bottle.
Or is it that you unleash the genius?
See, that's what happens. See, the genie comes out the bottle. Next thing you know, the motherfucker get to making missions.
That's for sure.
Hello, I am here.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? All right, let me read this right quick. Section 230 says, "Repping Indian Jesus, thank you, Light and Raw, for being so based and hosting such a good stream. Thank you to the other panelists. Y'all the real ones to greatly appreciate. And also, I apologize to y'all about me going off and yelling. It's just that that motherfucker. Listen,
you were cooking, bro. Don't apologize to cook.
Gotta apologize.
So here's the thing. Sharon usually is the one to piss me off like that. And KT sounds like a JP Sharon amalgamation of a human being. And it's bad.
No. Because here's the thing. Sharon just outright will just say, go off on a tangent about nothing to do with anything, and he'll never even think about a word you say.
No.
KT was growing, and you'd see him going up, and you'd see the lights coming, and then just flatline.
He just pulled a breaker.
Time he was, so close every time.
He just
and then it's like instinct kicked in and went, no, I can't believe these people.
No. Y'all gotta give KT his flowers because he took an ass whooping today and he didn't rage quit. I thought he was gonna rage quit a couple of times. He stood 10 toes down.
I like KT.
Hell yeah.
I liked him.
That's a real ass thing. Sometimes we take our if you're in this
close
world,
enough, motherfucker.
Whatever.
Close enough, motherfucker. Close enough, motherfucker.
I don't know. I would assume you guys know who Andrew Wilson is, right?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've seen that modern day debate has been steadily dissipating videos of Andrew Wilson versus 5. I'm one of the 5. So what had happened was, it was, hey, atheists, does anybody want to do a 5 versus 1 atheist versus Andrew Wilson?
How'd that go?
And Andrew Wilson came and was like, here's a bunch of political things. And I'm like, bro, I essentially agree with you on political stuff. Like, I'm an atheist, but I agree. So I looked really bad. All these things made me look bad. Here's the thing. If you look bad, you look bad. But getting out there is getting your name out there. When people see that, it's like, okay, I agreed more with this guy, but okay. Yeah. This man knows how to hold
that show too.
People appreciate that.
Hold on 1 second. Shout out to WR332. He says, you guys talking about mass shootings. What about the dudes who spray into crowds by grace only hit 3 people? So those don't count only because of accuracy? No. What those count as is still as mass shootings. It's the action, not just the who you hit, but it's the entire action of itself. But most importantly, though, we have been streaming for a
long time.
We've been streaming for 9 hours, going into our 10th hour, and it is 3:00 in the morning. And I love and appreciate each and every last one of y'all, but it is time to go to bed. And I know we just started having fun, but it is time to go to bed.
Why'd you keep me up all night?
First of all,
because you liked it.
Because you liked it, and first of all, we wasn't even supposed to be doing. We were supposed to be reviewing the Angry Man Tazariak debate, but that what didn't happen.
That went south.
Well, the Angry Man Tazariak debate was good. The Angry Man versus the Jeff debate, that was a fucking different story. Matter of fact, before we go, really quick, Marvelous, let me ask you a question. When you hear the word sorry, what do you think the word means?
Oh no, Jesus Christ.
Don't do it. Run away. It's a trap.
It's a trap, Marvelous. It's a
trap. Outlaw talking about somebody sent $200. Listen.
If you send it, we staying up.
If you send it, we staying up. If you don't send it, we ain't staying up. But yeah, go ahead, Marvelous. You was trying to say something.
Yeah, it's basically just like you're basically taking accountability for something that you wronged. That's all it is.
So does the word sorry have any type of positive inclination?
Yes, absolutely. I think, if I may.
Hold on, Jesus. Hold on.
Be real. It's all about delivery. So you could be disingenuous when you say sorry. You could be dismissive when you say sorry, or you could be like sincere about it. It depends on how you deliver it.
So has anyone ever said, "Hey, I'm sorry you hit the lottery"?
Why would they say something like that?
Oh, what?
Well, has anyone ever said, "I'm sorry"? Hold on. Has anyone ever said, "I'm sorry you got the promotion"?
Okay, can I ask a clarifying question on that?
Sure.
Why would one be sorry that someone either won the lottery or got a promotion?
Because we're trying to find where the positive connotation of what the word sorry can mean and be used as.
Okay, but why would that if we can't say that sorry or apology would be used in those situations, then that's not relevant to what we're talking about.
Sorry and apology is two different things.
Yeah. So why would one be sorry that either won the lottery or got a promotion? Why would one be sorry for that? If you
because
can give me
you can't. Because the word sorry does not have a positive inclination.
So then I would just say you don't need to be sorry. You didn't do anything wrong. So I got a promotion because I worked hard. So your guilt of me progressing in my corporate life is very irrelevant.
It doesn't have to be guilt. It don't have to be guilt.
Y'all about to
Y'all
know. Wait. Y'all know I'm trying to secretly. Y'all know I'm trying to secretly end the show, right? Because we about to get to go to bed. But I spell this ring says shit Maz or shit here. Oh, well, let me help you out. Don't worry about it. I got you. She got a special little something for you. I've been waiting on somebody to say something ignorant in the chat. Give me a second.
Better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet, nigga.
Ooh, that brother's floating in the air.
All right, that was on the vertical side. But anywho, that's the topic we'll have for the next discussion. The next discussion, next time we do a long live stream, will be about the word sorry and its usage and its meaning. It's multiple meanings. We'll go over that. We're about to go to bed. Ain't nobody send no $200 super chat. We about to go to bed. That's what's about to happen. I know y'all want to stay up.
No, send that $200 super chat because he's now trying to cause torture by saying the next stream is going to be about the word sorry.
You know what?
No, it's been done. It's been done. We don't need to redo it.
Guess what?
Indian Jesus.
Ah, shit.
Hold on a second. I watched he's talking to his chat right now.
Yeah, he's talking to his chat.
You know what's another one? Annoying debate?
What?
It would be, do we create or discover things?
Oh my fucking God.
That actually would be a really good one. Are you back? What's he doing? He looks like he's going.
No, you know what debate irritates me the most? I'll tell you the debate that irritates me the most. Would you rather be feared or respected? Which one is more powerful, fear or respect?
I'm definitely taking respect all day.
And that's where the debate starts.
Get back?
That's where the debate starts.
It does. Now, Indian Jesus, I think I'm gonna review your debate with Andrew Wilson because I watched the clip, and in that clip that I watched, I was like, what?
It was that bad?
Here's what I want you to understand. I don't know if you're familiar with modern day debate, but the guy who's the main moderator, James, the email that got sent out was, Andrew, do you want to do Andrew Wilson versus 5 atheists? And then he came with a bunch of political prompts. And then not only that, but he wouldn't let us know the prompts until we sat down, and we only got 5 minutes. And I agreed with all the prompts that he had. So I had to use my 5 minutes to find something because I thought this was, for some reason, I thought, this is my moment. Everybody's going to know me from this. I was like, okay, I got to find something to argue with him about. So just
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the clip that I saw, I'm going to tell you what clip that I saw that has piqued now my curiosity. It was the if Christians were in power in the use of force. I thought that was very
Just said we're trying to go to bed. She's still trying to
I'm sorry.
Let's get one more super sticker. I think one more. I think it was somebody could do a 99 cents. Right?
Somebody can do a 99 cents.
Hey, Rob.
I'm gonna call somebody out. Oh wait, we got. Oh yeah, yep. Oh. Let's see. Who? Oh, I'm on top chat. I'm gonna go to live chat. I'm gonna call somebody out.
Okay.
I know.
Call somebody.
No, y'all motherfuckers don't got 99 cents.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw up. Who's up? Who's up?
Don't worry.
Rob, when are you gonna put out the playlist of the stuff you were using the other night for trivia?
Oh yeah. I thought I made that public. I'll make that public.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah. Appreciate you, WR332 for
the Chaos Blues as well, where I am uploading music that I am, manipulating with AI.
All right, if we don't get the super
200.
sticker in the next 35 seconds, I am going to say all of the bad words so that nobody can ever have a channel.
Sorry.
Not that nobody could ever have a channel.
Yeah.
Let me help.
Let me go ahead and help you out. Go ahead, say your first bad word, Indian Jesus. Go ahead, say your first bad word.
This is the shout out. That is that one super sticker. That is a shout out to every single person who has watched my stream more than one time.
Nice.
Hundreds of thousands of people have popped in one time.
Nice.
Thousands of people have popped in one time on my own stream right now. I'm going full stream. Most of you who are in the chat right now, you guys have been here, and I understand. I understand. Not every. I'm fucking broke too. We're all fucking broke. We're all fucking broke. I get it. But the idea
Marvelous, is that tea? What the?
That's why we have these goals. That's why we have these goals. If we work together, $15. There's. I usually have personally. This is not a flex. This is definitely not a flex. I usually have 5 to 10 people concur. Right?
Dog's freaking out. Be right back.
99 cents. If we would hit the goal, we would give the dog his treat. I'm look how puny I am. Look how puny I am. Look at all my stream goal is doing push-ups.
Nice.
I'm not joking. That's what we do.
Hey Jesus, do me a favor. I appreciate you for your $2 super chat. But really quick, I appreciate you, Woody, for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Good night to you as well. Hey, shout out to Mugen with the $1 the super sticker. Also appreciate you in that as well. That's $2 super. Hey, listen, I'm sleepy. Okay, I'm sleepy. So
yeah, he's about to get to cutting up, y'all.
I'm about to get to cutting up in like 2 seconds. I appreciate
real quick.
you.
Someone give it a last minute super chat. Thank you so much, guys. You guys have a good night. I will definitely be back.
I subscribe to your channel as well. Also, did you get my super chat?
Absolutely, I did. Thank you so very, very much. Let's read it out. Where am I? Oh, I got too many fucking tabs open. $2 from my global. Oh shit! And that, you know what? That wait. That comes with the treat from Morty. And I don't have a treat, so he's getting White Castle. Morty, come here.
Is you giving the dog White Castle?
He's 15 years old. All right.
Oh my fucking god!
That's right. He gets White Castle. That's right. White Castle. He's making it.
All right. This is how we end the show. Thank you guys so very much. You guys are all amazing.
Wait, what kind of dog is he?
He's a half Chihuahua, half a golden doodle. He used to be all black in here. This was my black card. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's my dude. Oh, love forever, Morty. We love you. Thank you.
And he's 15.
15. Don't step on the fucking computer, bro. All
right, man. I appreciate you, Jesus. Stopping by.
I'm sorry. I gotta go.
All right, take it easy, man.
So much, guys. I really, really do appreciate you. Have a good night, guys.
Take it easy. Marvelous.
Yes, brother.
This was a
show, man. You had some awesome guests here. I was only watching, listening for a good minute. Honestly, I knew about it because of Sharon. Sharon didn't come up first.
Yeah.
And I just subscribed to your channel a little bit earlier too. So I should start seeing y'all stuff, prepare more often.
Yeah. But we are about to. Oh, Bad Duck is back. Let me go ahead and pull him up so he can say goodnight too. But I appreciate you stopping by, Marvelous. You have your good night, bro.
Right, yeah, have a good night, Marvin.
Take it easy.
And y'all listen to my song as we end it out. Bye, y'all.
Most definitely.
Hey, baby. I hear the blues are calling. Tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Oh, my mercy. Maybe I seem a bit confused. Yeah, maybe. But I ain't got you paid. But I don't know what to do with those toast salads and scrambled eggs. They're calling again. They're calling again. Good night. See you, do we love you? What is a boy to do? Good night. Phrase that has left the building. Thank you. Scrambled eggs all over my face. What is a boy to do?